everyone, Amanda Jane here from Amanda Jane Crafts, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this lovely flower motif. Now you could use this to applique onto a t-shirt, or you could maybe make placemats depending on what you use to make it. Now I've chosen to demonstrate this using aran weight yarn and a size 5mm crochet hook. And it's pretty simple and it creates this lovely pretty shape. So we have double crochets all the way through. So the only thing you need to know is how to do a double crochet in US terms. That's a treble crochet in UK terms, and the odd chain and the odd slip stitch. We're also going to use a standing single crochet or a stacked single crochet to start off our rounds, but I'll explain that as we go through. So we start in the center as usual. I'm going to use a lovely cornflower blue color yarn, and if I can find the end, we'll get started. So we start off with a magic ring in the usual way. Hold your yarn in your left hand, stick 2 fingers out, wrap over in an X like so, go under the top right leg of the X over the top left, do a twist to create a loop, and then underneath your top left and pull through. You can slow this video down to watch that again. So pull the tail so that the circle is about a centimetre, half an inch in diameter. And we're going to do, well, let's start off by learning this stacked single crochet. So insert your hook into the ring, draw up a loop, yarn over and draw through both loops on the hook. So that's a normal single crochet in US terms, double crochet in UK terms. I'm going to stop using the UK terms now. So then you're going to go into this leg of that single crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you're at the height of a double crochet, and that means that you haven't got 2 weedy chains. So that looks like a double crochet. It's slightly thicker, but it's a good way of starting off to make it so that that does not stick out when you're doing your other patterns going round here. So now we're going to finish this round by doing 10 double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now your little circle will work its way loose as you go round, so keep pulling that tail and that will help you keep control of your work. You don't want this to get too big. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Keep pulling it tighter, working your way round. I find if you do them all in one row and then tighten, you'll find your crochet gets a little too, your double crochets will get a little too tall. So make sure that you keep working around. Just makes it that much nicer. You can work over the tail a bit, you can still pull it through. And I'm going to have a count up. Have I done all 10? Let's have a look. You can either count the top of the stitch, which is probably the easiest, or you can count the posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's fabulous. Right, now I'm doing this in one colour. You could change colour here, but we'll do a simple single colour flower this time. So to join, we're going to go into this first stacked single crochet and we're going to do another single crochet. That joins us, and then on top we're going to do another single crochet into that bar. So that is our first stitch of this particular round. So we're on the second round, and we're going to do 2 double crochet and 2 chain in every stitch. So we're going from 10 stitches to 20 little clusters, to 10 little clusters and 2 crochet in between. So let's continue with that. Now we've started in this stitch, we're going to do another double crochet in the same stitch, 2 chain, and then into the next stitch 2 double crochet and 2 chain. And this you work all the way around, simply creating our little pairs so you get that sort of Catherine wheel look. Now this would be effective if you changed colour. You could change colour every round. You can make it as simple or as complex as you like. And of course, if you're using finer yarn, you might find that you might need to have more starting double crochets. I've found if you use a very fine yarn, you're going to start your flower off with maybe 12 or even 16 double crochets in the center. So it's not exactly the same for all yarn weights. Right, so have we got 10 pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our last one goes in this spare stitch here. One, two chain, and then we're going to join to the top of our stacked single crochet with another stacked single crochet. Actually, in fact, we're going to slip stitch because we want to get into this gap here. So let's slip that one together, and then we're going to do a single crochet into the gap and then stack one on top of it like so. And then in each of these gaps we're doing 2 double crochet and 2 chain in between all the way around, but we don't do 2 chain when we're coming over the top of this pair here. You'll see as I work round. So we need to do another double crochet, 2 chain, 1, 2, and another pair just here, 1 and 2. Now when we get to this point, we're going over the top of this pair from the round below. So all we do is we continue doing our 2 double crochet in the next space, and then we do our 2 chain and 2 double crochet. So it's 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet in each of these 2 chain spaces without a space in between. Whoops, more haste, less speed here. 1, 2, 2 in here. Now I'll finish off this round and catch up with me when I have finished, and I'll show you how to do the last round. So it's very simple and quick to make. Just coming up to the last gap, I'm just finishing off my pairs of double crochet, and then we start to do the curved fan edges. So you can see we've reached this point on our flower, and now we're going to do the edges of the petal, which become curved. Now I've got to join this and then make my way across to this gap just here. So I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the stacked single crochet, and then I'm going to slip stitch into this stitch here, and I'm going to do a stacked crochet, single crochet in the gap. 1, and then into this leg, 2, and now I'm ready to do my flower. Now you can see from this example that I have done 6 double crochet in each of these gaps. So that stacked single crochet counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now to make this curve in, we're going to do a single crochet into the gap between the next 2 pairs of double crochets, just to hold that fan firmly in place. Now we just start our double crochet in the same place. Because it's a fan, you can pretend that you're at the height of this double crochet already, because they're sitting like in an arch. So you don't need really to work up to a specific height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now on finer yarn you might need 8. Single crochet in between the next 2 pairs of double crochet, and off you go to the races, because you can then just continue that repeat all the way around. So in the large gaps you're doing your 6. Now watch your tension here, make that quite tight, that single crochet just there. Hold it with your finger so that it doesn't gape, and it'll give you a nicer finish. I mean, I'm being very picky here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. So you can see this one emerging, so it's going to be like the other one all the way round. We're going to have 2 lovely flowers. Now you could actually join them together, and you'd probably want to be joined something like this. You might be able to join them like that and then pop another one in between. You could have to work it out, because it could make a nice shawl or a nice you know, quite lightweight blanket. I haven't got that far, so we could try that. So that's how you do it. Now obviously you're going to go all the way round and then simply end off with a single crochet into the first gap just before your first shell, and then use a tapestry needle to weave in your end. So you'll just weave it in 2 or 3 times. I'm not going to show you how to do that. You know how to do that, I am sure. Backwards and forwards 3 times. So I'm going to finish this one off in my own time. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Press subscribe and the bell for notifications of upcoming videos, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.